Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a few months since the last video, but I wanted to give an update to the truck and the lift, as well as answer some of the questions that you guys had. I know that in my last video when I lifted the truck, I talked about possibly raising the back end up a little bit. I did end up doing that. If you want, we could go take a look at it. I ended up going with a 3-inch block in the back. And so in order to know where it sits now, you can see now with the 3-inch block, it now sits at about 41 and a quarter, 41 inches and a quarter. And then if you compare it to the front, it sits at about 42 inches. So it's still about 3/4 of an inch difference between the front and the back. But with my leveling kit, that's kind of exactly what I had with the leveling kit. So if you take a step back and we look at it, it looks like it's a lot more level now. One of the other questions that I got asked is when I put on the spindle lift, they asked if I had sacrificed any comfort. And to answer that, for the 3 months that I've had it on, I'm going to say no. It seems like it rides just like it was when I had it with factory. I think actually taking off the blocks kind of helped out a little bit, because you can tell the angle is not as bad, I guess, as it was before. So it looks like it's a little bit more level when it comes to where the A-arm sits to the spindle. One of the guys asked if I had a lift spacer or if I had the coil spacer still in there, and I don't. I actually ended up taking that out. So you can see right here that I did take out, because there's, before in my last video, there was a coil that stuck here. But if you look underneath, like I said, I did end up going with the Bilstein 5100, the ride height adjustables. So if you look underneath the truck, right down here, you'll see that because I took off the block, I ended up going up 1.5 inches. So you can see these are I believe in 1/2 inch increments. So it's up about 1 inch. So it's about 5.5 inches lift in the front. And then let me get back over here. So again, in the black, I said I did go with a 3-inch block, so you can actually see there's the block. There's the Bilstein shocks that I added as well. If you look on the site, I know a lot of people say that it's a 0 to a 1-inch shock. I talked to a lot of different shops, and what they told me is that for my application, it wasn't going to be a problem. Like I said, I don't plan on doing any really heavy off-roading. So even though I have a 3-inch block in the back, but I have this 0 to 1-inch shock, it's not a problem. Like I said, I've had it for 3 months and I've had no issues. I actually feel like it's helped out the truck as far as the stiffness, so I don't get that body roll as much when I'm driving down the road or dirt roads. Another question that I got from a guy was, he asked, because these spindles from MaxTrac push the front out a little bit, he wanted to know what it looked like. So just to give you an idea, before I take a measurement, is if you look down the line, you can see that it doesn't look that bad as far as how much the front sticks out from the back. But I did want to take a measurement so that you guys could see that way for yourselves. If you were interested in this lift, it kind of gives you an idea of what it is. So with this, don't make fun of my little device here, guys. So with this device here, you could see that it is, let me level it up here for a second. Okay, so right there it's about level. So go ahead and look right here on top. So you can see right here that from the fender to the end of it is about 1.5 inches. So you could look right there, look up on top. There you go. So it's about 1.5 inches. So if we go to the front, we measure it based off the front. Again, let me measure, let me level it up. Okay, so right there it's level. It is about 2.5 inches. So there's about an inch difference between the front and the back. I could go with some wheel spacers in the back. I haven't decided. To me, it doesn't look that bad, so I don't really know if I'm going to go ahead and push those back out. Something somebody else asked me was what size rims and tires I have. So my tires right now are a 285. Let me turn this around. It's a 285 7017. I have the Method 305. I think they're the NV 17x9s with a 4.5. I think it's a negative 4.5 inch back spacing. And again, like I said, they're a little bit small. I do plan on going bigger as soon as I wear the tread out. But overall, I like the way it sits. I like the way it rides. If you guys have any more questions, let me know. I'll be glad to help you guys out, glad to answer any questions you guys have. Again, if you like the videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give me a like, and hopefully I'll be uploading some videos soon. I'll see you guys.